Are you absolutely sure that the pants you're pairing with your favorite blouse are making you look younger and more polished? Or could they actually be adding years you never intended to show? This is a question few women ask themselves, yet the answer has the power to transform not only how others see you but how you feel in your own skin. After 60, clothing is no longer about proving something to the world. It's about affirming who you already are, confident, wise, and entirely comfortable in your own elegance. And while many women instinctively reach for the blouse as a cornerstone of their wardrobe, because it feels feminine, timeless, and endlessly wearable, what often goes unnoticed is that the blouse's beauty can be sabotaged in seconds by the wrong choice of pants. Walk into any gathering of women over 60 and you'll see it. The blouse is everywhere. A soft silken ivory, a crisp cotton with delicate embroidery, a chiffon piece that catches the light with every step. These tops are staples for good reason. They flatter the face, soften the shoulders, and carry an air of grace without demanding effort. They whisper rather than shout. They signal refinement and a quiet kind of power. The blouse is quite simply one of the most flattering garments a mature woman can own. But here's the trap. Many women believe that because the blouse is elegant, whatever they put on the bottom will follow suit. They think the blouse will do all the heavy lifting. Yet the truth is exactly the opposite. Pants have the power to make or break the outfit. A poor choice doesn't just dull the blouse, it can erase its impact entirely, leaving you looking shorter, heavier, or less polished than you deserve. The wrong trousers can turn an outfit that should radiate sophistication into one that reads confused, dated, or careless. Why is this? Because fashion is about balance, proportion, and harmony. When the top half of your outfit communicates delicacy and refinement, the bottom half must support and extend that message. If the pants contradict it by cutting the leg line, by clinging too tightly, by screaming for attention with heavy, distressing, or chaotic prints, the blouse loses its magic. What could have been an ensemble of timeless elegance becomes a tug-of-war between garments. And in that battle, the woman herself gets lost. I've spent decades working with women who want to look not just appropriate for their age, but radiant at their age. One pattern I see again and again is the reliance on the blouse as a safe piece. Women will invest in silk and lace, in finely tailored cotton, and feel certain they are on the right track. And they are until they step into pants that undo the work entirely. Capri pants that chop the legs in half. Leggings that belong in a yoga studio rather than under chiffon. Distressed jeans that scream teenage rebellion instead of mature sophistication. Joggers that were meant for the couch, not the cafe. Loud printed trousers that overwhelm rather than flatter. Each of these choices pulls in a different direction, leaving the blouse and the woman who wears it fighting to be seen. But there's good news. Once you know which pants to avoid, everything becomes easier. You stop wasting energy on combinations that never quite work. You stop standing in front of the mirror wondering why the blouse you adore doesn't look right. You start building outfits where every element cooperates, creating a whole greater than the sum of its parts. Most importantly, you start dressing in a way that reflects your true self. Not a version of you from 20 years ago, not an imitation of what's trending on Instagram, but the woman you are now, vibrant, wise, confident, and elegant. This is not about rules or restrictions. It's about clarity. Fashion after 60 should liberate you, not confine you. By eliminating the few pant styles that consistently undermine blouses, you gain more freedom to experiment with cuts, fabrics, and colors that elevate rather than compete. You discover how trousers can elongate your frame, how fabrics can echo the softness of your blouse instead of clashing with it, how subtle tailoring can change not only your silhouette but the way you carry yourself. Think about the moments when you feel most like yourself. Walking into a dinner with friends, standing at a family celebration, catching your reflection in a shop window on a sunny afternoon. In those moments, style is not about following rules but about alignment. Every piece you wear should work in service of you. The right blouse does half the job. The right pants complete the picture. Together they create not just an outfit, but a presence. In the next sections, I will walk you through 5 pant styles that consistently fail to honor the blouse. Capris, leggings, distressed jeans, joggers, and loud printed trousers. For each, I'll show you why they don't work, what effect they create, and most importantly, what to choose instead. Because once you replace the style traps with elegant alternatives, the transformation is undeniable. You'll stand taller, you'll look sleeker, and you'll feel the kind of quiet confidence that no distressed hem or elastic cuff can ever provide. The truth is simple. The pants you choose matter just as much as the blouse you love. Sometimes they matter more. The wrong ones can erase your elegance. The right ones can amplify it. And when elegance is amplified, something remarkable happens. You no longer worry about age, trends, or fitting in. You simply become unforgettable. Chapter 1: Capri Pants, the false sense of safety. For many women over 60, capri pants have long been considered a reliable staple. They feel practical, offer a certain level of comfort, and seem to strike a middle ground between shorts and full-length trousers. In warm climates, they provide coverage without overheating. For women who want modesty but dislike the idea of heavy fabrics, they appear to be an ideal solution. Capri pants are also familiar. They have been around for decades and were once made iconic by actresses like Audrey Hepburn. This sense of familiarity creates the impression that capris are timeless, trustworthy, and flattering. Yet when we look more closely, especially in the context of pairing them with a blouse, the truth is quite different. Capri pants create a false sense of safety. They may feel comfortable and familiar, but they often undermine the elegance and proportion that mature women deserve to highlight. The fundamental issue lies in proportion. Capri pants end at the calf, usually somewhere between mid-shin and just above the ankle. This abrupt horizontal cut breaks the natural vertical line of the body. Instead of allowing the eye to travel smoothly from hip to foot, the line is interrupted, visually shortening the legs. On taller women, this may only slightly reduce elegance, but on average height or petite women, the effect is significant. A woman who might stand 5'5" appears closer to 5'3", not because she lost any height, but because the garment has visually taken it away. In fashion, perception is everything, and capris consistently distort perception in ways that are rarely flattering. This effect becomes even more problematic when capris are paired with blouses. Blouses are designed to bring softness, flow, and femininity to the upper half of the body. They often feature details like gathers, volume at the sleeve, or fabric that drapes gracefully. When that fluidity is met with a garment that stops abruptly mid-leg, the harmony is broken. The blouse seeks to create a continuous, elegant impression, while the capri undermines it with a cropped, casual interruption. The result is a disjointed look, one where the top half speaks a language of refinement and the bottom half answers back with a language of compromise. Fabric choice adds another layer of complication. Many capri pants are produced in clingy knits, denim blends, or stiff cotton twills. These fabrics cling to the calf or stiffen at the hem, adding bulk where no woman wants attention. Instead of creating a long, lean line, the capri highlights the widest part of the lower leg. Even when the blouse above is luxurious silk, chiffon, or a soft cotton with embroidery, the eye is inevitably drawn downward to the awkward cutoff. What was meant to be an elegant outfit becomes imbalanced, casualized, and often unintentionally unflattering. The psychological comfort of capris is also deceptive. Women often choose them thinking they are age-appropriate and modest, a safe alternative to shorts. In reality, this safety is a trap. The garment's cropped nature rarely enhances the figure, and rather than providing elegance, it erodes it. The false safety of capri pants lies in the assumption that middle length equals middle ground. In fashion, however, middle ground is rarely the most flattering. Extremes, either showing more leg with a shorter cut or elongating the line with a longer one, are usually more effective. Capri pants sit in the middle, creating compromise, and compromise rarely results in the most polished outcome. I once worked with a client in California who illustrated this point perfectly. She was a vibrant 64-year-old who adored silk blouses. At a family gathering, she wore a beautiful ivory blouse with softly draped sleeves, paired with denim capri pants. Her shoes were low kitten heels, elegant in their own right. Yet when she walked into the event, something about the overall impression felt off. She looked shorter, less commanding, less refined. In photos, she appeared as though she had lost inches in height, despite standing as tall as ever. The blouse was doing everything right, but the capris worked against it, cutting her proportions and diminishing the refined impression she wanted to create. When she later switched to a pair of ankle-length trousers in a soft beige, the transformation was instant. The same blouse, the same shoes, the same woman, yet now she looked taller, sleeker, and effortlessly chic. Nothing about her had changed except the pant length, but the difference was undeniable. The lesson is clear: comfort should never come at the cost of elegance. At 60 and beyond, women have earned the right to dress for ease, but ease does not have to mean surrendering polish. Capri pants may feel breezy, but they rob an outfit of fluidity. They emphasize the calf in ways that draw attention to an area most women would prefer not to highlight, and they diminish the very qualities, grace, refinement, confidence that a blouse is meant to enhance. So what should replace capris? There are several alternatives that maintain comfort while supporting the elegance of a blouse. Ankle-length trousers are the most straightforward option. Ending right at or just above the ankle bone, they elongate rather than shorten the leg. The vertical line remains intact and the body appears taller. These trousers also offer versatility. They pair beautifully with both flats and low heels, making them ideal for everyday wear or slightly dressier occasions. Culottes in soft, draping fabrics provide another solution. Unlike capris, culottes offer movement. They flow with the body, catching air as you walk. And they harmonize with the drape of a blouse. In linen, rayon blends, or lightweight cotton, they feel just as breathable as capris but with a far more polished impression. Culottes are particularly effective in summer, where they keep the body cool while projecting sophistication. Straight-leg trousers in light tones are also excellent alternatives. Colors such as ivory, cream, or soft pastels lift the entire outfit, brightening the face and creating a streamlined silhouette. When worn with a patterned or richly textured blouse, these trousers provide balance, acting as a subtle but effective foundation. Instead of competing for attention, they allow the blouse to shine. The key across all these alternatives is continuity. Where capri pants interrupt, these options extend. Where capris add bulk, these options streamline. Where capris erode elegance, these options reinforce it. The contrast could not be clearer. Capri pants are not inherently unwearable. They can function in extremely casual settings, perhaps at home, in the garden, or for errands where style is not a priority. But when the goal is to project elegance, particularly in combination with a blouse, they are rarely the right choice. The false sense of security they provide, that they are safe, age-appropriate, and versatile, is misleading. In reality, they are one of the easiest ways to diminish an otherwise refined look. Women over 60 deserve better. Every garment should enhance, not detract. The blouse, one of the most timeless pieces in a mature woman's wardrobe, carries with it grace and softness. It should never be diminished by a garment that fails to support its strengths. By moving beyond the false safety of capris and embracing trousers that elongate, flatter, and complement, women can rediscover the harmony between comfort and elegance. And in that harmony, they find not only a more flattering silhouette, but also a renewed confidence in their style. Chapter 2: Leggings Comfort That Works Against You. Leggings have become one of the most ubiquitous garments of modern wardrobes. They are stretchy, forgiving, and provide a level of ease that few other pants can match. For women over 60, the appeal is obvious. Leggings move with the body, they don't pinch or constrict, and they can be pulled on in seconds. On days when comfort is the highest priority, running errands, walking the dog, or lounging at home, leggings seem like the perfect answer. Yet while they excel in casual functional contexts, they falter dramatically when paired with a blouse, a garment that embodies refinement and softness. This mismatch of tones, athletic compression against flowing femininity, creates imbalance rather than harmony. The first and most striking issue is visual proportion. Blouses are often cut to drape, to float, to create a gentle sense of movement at the shoulders, bust, or sleeves. They rely on fabrics such as silk, chiffon, rayon, or cotton blends that carry elegance and femininity. Leggings, by contrast, are designed to cling like a second skin. Their job is to mold to every curve, every contour of the hips, thighs, and calves. When these two garments meet, the difference in structure is stark. The blouse projects delicacy and polish. The leggings project exposure and informality. The eye sees softness on top and compression on the bottom. And the two halves of the outfit fail to connect. Instead of one unified statement, the outfit becomes divided, dressy above, hyper-casual below. This imbalance is especially apparent in social settings. Consider a woman in New York City who wore a chiffon blouse with sheer sleeves, intending to look put together for a dinner with friends. She paired it with black leggings, assuming the neutral color would make them acceptable. Yet the result looked less like an evening ensemble, and more like a gym outfit with an added dressy top. The blouse's ethereal quality was dragged down by the stark tightness of the leggings, creating a jarring contrast. People noticed not the blouse's beauty, but the sense that the outfit felt unfinished, as if she had dressed halfway for dinner and halfway for yoga. Another problem lies in how leggings highlight areas that many women over 60 would prefer to downplay. With age, the body naturally changes, skin loses elasticity, and muscle tone shifts. While this is completely natural and nothing to hide, most women prefer clothes that skim gracefully over these areas rather than spotlight them. Leggings, with their second skin fit, do the opposite. They emphasize hips, thighs, and bottoms with an unforgiving clarity. This exposure contradicts the blouse's intention, which is to create mystery, refinement, and a polished silhouette. What could have been an outfit that whispered elegance becomes one that shouts contradiction. Even when leggings are in dark shades, such as black or navy, they rarely achieve the sophistication of structured trousers. Unlike pant pants or slim ankle trousers, leggings lack the weight and drape that signal polish. Their fabric, often matte spandex blends, stretches thin over the body and clings without offering balance. Under a tunic, long sweater, or oversized cardigan, they may serve their purpose. But under a blouse, especially one meant to be the centerpiece of the look, they undermine the very qualities the blouse brings to the table. This does not mean that leggings are without merit. In the right circumstances, they are indispensable. Yoga class, neighborhood errands, long flights, or afternoons at home call for their ease and flexibility. They deserve a place in every wardrobe for those functions. The mistake lies in extending their use into contexts where they clash with garments that call for more structure. Blouses, with their delicate fabrics and tailored details, simply require a stronger foundation. Leggings cannot provide it. There are, however, ways to channel the comfort of leggings while maintaining the elegance that a blouse deserves. One of the best solutions is the pant pant. Pant fabric is thicker and more substantial than legging fabric, offering stretch without cling. Pant pants look polished with the weight of a trouser yet feel almost as comfortable as leggings. They provide shape, support, and structure while avoiding the gym wear impression. Paired with a blouse, pant pants offer balance. The softness of the top is grounded by the tailored appearance of the bottom, creating harmony rather than discord. Another alternative is the pull-on straight-leg trouser. These combine the ease of an elastic waistband with the drape of classic pant. They move with the body, offer breathability, and allow comfort all day. Unlike leggings, they do not grip every contour but instead skim gracefully, elongating the line of the body. In fabrics like lightweight crepe, soft wool blends, or stretch twill, they feel effortless yet look refined. A blouse, when worn over these trousers, shines as it was intended to: elegant, feminine, and composed. For women who truly love the feel of leggings and resist parting with them, there is still a way to make them workable: length and coverage. If leggings are worn, the top must extend well past the hips, covering the seat and upper thigh. Tunics, long cardigans, or sweater dresses provide the necessary length to rebalance the proportions. This ensures that the outfit doesn't appear half casual, half formal, but instead reads as intentional. In this context, the blouse as a garment is less appropriate. A blouse is meant to be seen, to stand alone as a polished piece. Covering it with the necessary tunic length in order to make leggings wearable defeats its purpose. This is why, in almost every case, blouses and leggings are a mismatch. The larger point is about elegance after 60. At this stage of life, style is not about chasing trends or squeezing into pieces that feel young. It is about refinement, choosing garments that reflect experience, confidence, and self-respect. Leggings, though comfortable, often pull the outfit in the opposite direction. They suggest ease at the expense of polish. They signal functionality rather than refinement. And while there is nothing wrong with being casual, when paired with a blouse, they simply do not rise to the occasion. Wardrobe choices should serve the woman, not fight against her. A blouse deserves a partner that lifts it, that creates a complete picture of elegance. Pant pants, straight-leg trousers, culottes, and ankle-length slacks all do this with ease. They elongate, they balance, and they preserve the soft strength of the blouse. Leggings, unfortunately, do not. The next time you reach for blouse, pause before automatically sliding into leggings. Ask whether they will honor the garment and, more importantly, honor you. Comfort can be found in many places, but true style comes when comfort meets grace. Leggings may belong in the yoga studio or on a casual grocery run, but at the dinner table, the theater, or any setting where your blouse is meant to shine, they work against you rather than for you. Chapter 3: Distressed Jeans, the Wrong Way to Look Younger. Distressed denim is one of those trends that never truly disappears. Frayed hems, ripped knees, faded thighs, these details are marketed as youthful, edgy, and carefree. For younger women, distressed jeans can project nonchalance, a kind of deliberate imperfection that feels authentic to their stage of life. But for women over 60, distressed jeans rarely achieve the same effect. Instead of communicating confidence or vibrancy, they often send an unintended message, trying too hard. When paired with a blouse, an item that epitomizes polish and refinement, the mismatch becomes even sharper. The blouse says timeless, the distressed jeans say trend chasing. Rather than working together, the two pieces cancel each other out, leaving the outfit confused and the wearer diminished. The problem begins with contrast. Blouses are designed to elevate. Whether cut in silk, cotton voile, or chiffon, they carry an air of softness and poise. Their drape, their finishes, their subtle details all suggest intentionality. Distressed jeans are designed to deconstruct. Tears, abrasions, and fading suggest a casual disregard for finish. The two garments speak entirely different languages. Worn together, they create discord. The blouse cannot shine because the jeans drag it into a context of unfinished casualness. The jeans cannot project rebellion because the blouse reins them back toward formality. Neither garment is allowed to do its job fully, and the result is not balance but contradiction. For women over 60, the impact is more than just stylistic, it is psychological. Distressed denim is often associated with youth culture, college campuses, or streetwear aesthetics. When a mature woman adopts it, observers may perceive it less as edgy confidence and more as an attempt to hold on to youth. That perception, whether fair or not, undermines authority and elegance. Consider the example of a retired physician who attended a school reunion in a silk blouse paired with ripped jeans. Her blouse radiated refinement, but the jeans told a completely different story. Instead of admiration for her chic ensemble, classmates whispered about her trying to dress young. The intent may have been to project vitality, but the outcome was skepticism. In trying to look younger, she only highlighted the distance between her blouse's timelessness and her jeans' forced youthfulness. There is also the matter of fabric integrity. Distressed denim by design weakens the garment. Thin patches around the knees or thighs draw attention to areas that most women after 60 prefer not to spotlight. As bodies change with age, skin at the knees and thighs can lose firmness. The rips and frays of distressed jeans highlight these areas, often in unflattering ways. Add to that the sagging effect of worn-out denim at the back pockets, and the garment begins to betray the body rather than support it. A blouse may skim over the torso with grace, but the jeans underneath expose and emphasize, creating dissonance. Another factor is cultural signaling. Distressed jeans have long been tied to rebellion, punk movements, grunge aesthetics, or youthful subcultures. For a teenager or 20-something, this rebellion feels authentic. For a woman in her 60s, rebellion may not be what she intends to communicate at all. Her rebellion is likely quieter, more refined, a refusal to be invisible, a decision to embrace elegance on her own terms. Distressed denim confuses that message, overlaying a narrative that does not align with her reality. What results is not empowerment but distraction. This does not mean denim itself is off limits. Quite the opposite, denim can be one of the most versatile and flattering fabrics in a mature woman's wardrobe. The key is in the finish. Dark wash denim in straight leg or bootcut silhouettes creates a clean vertical line, elongating the body and balancing the proportions of a blouse. A deep indigo or black denim projects sophistication, complementing rather than clashing with the delicacy of a silk or cotton top. When the blouse is patterned or detailed, the simplicity of dark denim grounds the look. When the blouse is minimal, dark denim provides a canvas that elevates the ensemble to quiet elegance. Tailored denim trousers offer another powerful alternative. Unlike traditional jeans, these are cut with the precision of slacks, flat fronts, subtle creases, and minimal stitching. They retain the comfort and durability of denim while stepping seamlessly into dressier territory. Paired with a blouse, denim trousers suggest authority and refinement without sacrificing approachability. They bridge the gap between casual and formal, a space where many women over 60 want to live. Even lighter washes of denim can work when handled with restraint. A mid-blue jean with a clean hem, no rips, and minimal fading can look fresh when paired with a crisp blouse. What matters is the absence of artificial distressing. Fabric should feel substantial, with enough stretch to move comfortably but enough structure to maintain shape. The cut should support the blouse, not compete with it. Slim straight cuts, gentle bootlegs, or wide leg silhouettes achieve this balance beautifully. It is also worth addressing the temptation to use distressed denim as a shortcut to vibrancy. Many women worry that polished clothing will make them look older, while distressed pieces will keep them connected to youth culture. In reality, vibrancy comes not from rips or frays but from color, fit, and presence. A brightly toned scarf, a jewel-colored blouse, or a perfectly cut jacket does far more to project energy than a pair of shredded jeans. Distressed denim is a false promise. It offers the idea of youth but not its spirit. True vitality comes from confidence, from garments that reflect the woman as she is now, not garments that try to push her back into a decade that has passed. There is a principle in style that becomes especially important after 60. Every garment should serve you. It should flatter your figure, enhance your presence, and reflect your wisdom. Distressed jeans do none of these things. They undermine proportion, they emphasize areas that do not need emphasis, and they conflict with the refinement of blouses. Worse, they suggest a message that few women intend to send, that aging gracefully requires disguising oneself as younger. In truth, aging gracefully means choosing garments that honor the woman you are today. The alternatives are plentiful. Dark wash straight-leg jeans lengthen the body. Bootcut styles add balance to the hips and create an elegant line over heeled shoes. Denim trousers bring polish while retaining comfort. Even wide-leg jeans in a saturated wash can look modern and chic, especially with a tucked-in blouse and structured belt. Each of these options provides the ease of denim while complementing rather than undermining the blouse. To put it simply, distressed jeans belong to another story, one that does not match the narrative of refinement and grace that a blouse tells. They do not add youth, they subtract authority. They do not make the blouse modern, they make it look misplaced. By replacing distressed denim with cleaner, more structured alternatives, women over 60 can preserve the blouse's inherent elegance and project a style that is vibrant, contemporary, and unmistakably their own. Chapter 4: Joggers and Elastic Hem Pants. Comfort at the expense of elegance. Few garments have risen to prominence in recent years as quickly as joggers and elastic hem pants. Originally designed as athletic wear or loungewear, joggers have become a symbol of modern casual comfort. They are easy to slip on, forgiving around the waist and relaxed around the hips. They stretch, they breathe, and they create the sense that one is ready for anything from errands to an afternoon on the couch. For women over 60 who value ease and mobility more than ever, it is easy to see why joggers feel appealing. They promise comfort without fuss, yet comfort is not the same as style. Joggers, when paired with blouses, rarely achieve harmony. Instead, they undermine the very qualities that a blouse is meant to highlight: refinement, fluidity, and polish. The clash between a structured feminine top and a sporty elasticized bottom creates a look that is not casual chic, but unfinished, confused, and even unintentionally aging. The first issue lies in the garment's design. Joggers taper at the ankle with elastic hems or cuffs that gather the fabric and create a horizontal stop. This interrupts the natural line of the leg, often shortening its appearance, where a straight leg or flowing trouser elongates the silhouette. Joggers visually crop it. For petite women, this effect can be dramatic, making the legs appear several inches shorter. Even on taller women, the bulk of gathered fabric at the ankle creates an awkward focal point. A blouse with its flowing drape requires a base that extends its elegance downward. Joggers do the opposite. They bunch, they cut off, and they add unnecessary volume where none is wanted. Beyond proportion, joggers project a particular aesthetic: athletic, casual, even adolescent. Their origin is rooted in sportswear, and despite the fashion industry's efforts to elevate them with luxe fabrics or slimmer cuts, their DNA remains firmly casual. Blouses, on the other hand, come from a tradition of dress clothing. Even the simplest cotton blouse carries a sense of structure. Pairing the two is like setting a fine china plate on a picnic table. It feels mismatched, as though each half of the outfit is dressing for a different occasion. The top half whispers elegance, the bottom half insists on leisure. I recall consulting for a 65-year-old client who adored romantic blouses with lace trims and soft sleeves. She wore one such blouse, a delicate white piece with embroidered cuffs, to lunch with friends. Her choice of pants was a pair of gray joggers. She felt they would keep the look comfortable and modern. Instead, the outfit appeared divided, refined above the waist, relaxed and sloppy below. Her friends noticed the blouse's beauty, but they also commented quietly that the overall look seemed off. What should have been a graceful lunch ensemble came across as half-ready, as though she had not decided whether she was stepping out or staying home. Another problem is movement. Joggers tend to bunch at the calves or ankles as the wearer walks, disrupting the fluidity of motion. Blouses, especially those cut in chiffon or silk, are designed to move gracefully with the body. When combined, the upper half flows while the lower half stutters, caught by elastic hems. The mismatch in rhythm is subtle, but it registers. Style is not only about how garments look when standing still, but how they behave when the body moves. Joggers, with their clunky stop at the ankle, cannot keep pace with the elegance of a blouse. The perception of age is also important here. Ironically, while joggers are often chosen for comfort, they can unintentionally age the wearer. This is not because they are inherently old-fashioned, but because they fail to support the sophistication that women over 60 often seek. A blouse paired with joggers can look like an afterthought, suggesting a lack of care rather than a deliberate style choice. Where a clean pair of trousers would say refined comfort, joggers say didn't change after lounging. The difference is small in fabric but enormous in impression. The good news is that alternatives abound. Women do not have to sacrifice comfort to maintain elegance. Pull-on trousers are perhaps the most direct replacement. Designed with elastic waists but cut in straight or gently tapered legs, they provide the same ease as joggers without the casual aesthetic. In fabrics like jersey knit, stretch crepe, or soft wool blends, pull-on trousers feel as relaxed as sweatpants but look infinitely more polished. Paired with a blouse, they create a smooth line that honors both garments. Soft knit pants without elastic cuffs also offer a strong alternative. These retain the stretch and softness of joggers but allow the fabric to fall freely to the ankle, avoiding the bunching effect. They create vertical continuity, giving the legs length and grace. When cut in darker shades like navy, charcoal, or black, they pair seamlessly with patterned or colorful blouses. For warmer climates, wide-leg linen trousers are a beautiful choice. Linen breathes, moves, and keeps the body cool, yet it conveys sophistication that joggers never can. With a blouse, linen trousers create an effortless summer elegance, breezy, graceful, and entirely age-appropriate. They also harmonize with the blouse's texture, echoing its lightness instead of clashing with it. For women who genuinely love the jogger silhouette, there are elevated versions worth considering. Joggers cut from luxurious fabrics like silk, crepe, or high-quality blends, without bulky seams or oversized pockets, can sometimes bridge the gap. The key is restraint, minimal design, smooth hems, and subtle tailoring. These dress joggers work best with simple tops rather than delicate blouses, but in certain contexts, they can serve as a compromise. Ultimately, the question comes down to harmony. Clothing pieces should complement each other, not compete. Blouses require partners that echo their refinement. Joggers demand partners that match their casual ease. When combined, the two garments speak over one another rather than together. For women over 60, whose style often reflects wisdom, self-respect, and quiet confidence, that kind of disharmony is unnecessary. There are too many alternatives that provide both comfort and elegance to settle for joggers in contexts that call for more. Fashion after 60 is not about rigid rules, but about clarity of intention. A blouse should shine as the centerpiece of an outfit, supported by trousers that elongate, balance, and refine. Joggers with their elastic hems and sporty roots rarely achieve this. They belong in the realm of leisure, not refinement. By choosing pull-on trousers, soft knits, linen, wide legs, or tailored alternatives, women can enjoy the same physical ease while presenting an image of cohesion and polish. The result is not only a more flattering silhouette, but also a stronger reflection of who they are: elegant, confident, and entirely at ease with themselves. Chapter 5. Loud printed pants competing instead of complementing. Printed pants have always carried an allure. They are bold, they are expressive, and they seem to communicate energy and creativity. Bright florals, oversized geometrics, animal prints, or intricate abstract designs are often marketed as fun statements, the kind of garments that say a woman is vibrant and unafraid of attention. For younger women, printed pants can serve as a playful canvas for experimentation. But for women over 60, especially when paired with blouses, loud prints often work against rather than for them. Instead of complementing the softness and refinement of a blouse, they compete with it, creating visual chaos that diminishes the elegance both pieces could otherwise achieve. At the heart of the problem is balance. Blouses, even the simplest ones, already carry a degree of visual interest. They might feature subtle embroidery, pleats, ruffles, or draped sleeves. Their fabrics, silk, cotton, rayon, or chiffon, offer texture and movement. They are designed to provide a focal point, to draw the eye upward toward the face, which is where attention belongs. Loud printed pants, by contrast, demand that the eye look downward. Their scale, their intensity, and their saturation hijack the gaze, pulling attention to the legs and away from the blouse. Instead of harmony, the outfit becomes a competition: blouse versus pants, top versus bottom. The result is an ensemble that looks busy rather than intentional. Color psychology compounds this effect. As women age, skin tones and hair often soften. Bright, high-contrast prints, neon florals, zebra stripes, or oversized polka dots can overwhelm those softer features. Rather than enhancing the wearer, they drown her out. The blouse, which should act as a frame for the face, is forced to fight for space against the visual noise below. In photos, this imbalance becomes even clearer. The lower half dominates, while the elegance of the blouse disappears into the background. There is also the matter of scale. Large-scale prints exaggerate volume. Wide, bold patterns across the hips and thighs can make those areas appear larger than they are. Even women who are slim often find that oversized prints distort their proportions. Blouses, with their delicacy, amplify this distortion. By contrast, the top half whispers softness, the bottom half shouts excess. The result is not vibrancy but imbalance, as though two different outfits have been combined without regard for how they interact. I recall one client, a 62-year-old woman who loved floral prints. She purchased a pair of pants with oversized pink and orange flowers set against a black background. Paired with a white chiffon blouse, she imagined the look would feel summery and chic. Instead, when she wore it to a social luncheon, comments focused almost entirely on her pants. The blouse went unnoticed, and even she admitted she felt dwarfed by the flowers. The pants had become the story, leaving no room for her personality or her blouse to shine. This is not to say that prints are forbidden. The issue is not pattern itself, but scale, intensity, and placement. Subtle prints, tone-on-tone stripes, small checks, muted florals, can add interest without overpowering. They provide depth while still allowing the blouse to remain the star. Similarly, texture can serve the role that women often look for in prints. Fabrics like linen, crepe, or tweed offer dimension through weave rather than through color saturation. These options create richness without chaos. For women who crave color and personality in their outfits, there are thoughtful ways to achieve it without falling into the trap of loud printed pants. Jewel tones in trousers, deep emerald, sapphire, burgundy, or plum provide vibrancy without distraction. These saturated shades flatter mature skin tones, bring life to an outfit, and pair beautifully with both neutral and patterned blouses. Subtle pinstripes or small houndstooth checks add sophistication and interest while maintaining balance. Another strategy is to reverse the formula. Let the blouse carry the print while keeping the pants simple. A patterned blouse in silk or chiffon paired with solid trousers creates cohesion. The eye is drawn upward where expression belongs, while the trousers anchor the look with stability. This reversal ensures that prints highlight the face rather than the thighs. It also reinforces one of the most important principles of style after 60. The focal point should always support, not compete with, the woman herself. Fit also matters enormously. Printed pants often rely on lightweight fabrics that cling or drape unpredictably. When these fabrics gather at the waist or pull at the thigh, the pattern stretches and warps, exaggerating the effect. Tailored trousers in substantial fabrics avoid this issue, allowing the print, if chosen carefully, to maintain clarity. A subtle plaid in wool or a fine pinstripe in cotton can add personality without losing control. The cultural signal of loud prints is another consideration. Bright, oversized patterns often communicate playfulness, rebellion, or even eccentricity. While there is nothing inherently wrong with those qualities, they may not align with the story a woman wants to tell when wearing a blouse. A blouse communicates refinement, poise, and intentionality. Pairing it with pants that suggest whimsy or flamboyance can feel discordant. This is particularly true in professional or semi-formal settings where refinement is the goal. Loud prints dilute that message, turning elegance into costume. One of the subtler effects of loud printed pants is their ability to date an outfit. Prints follow cycles of trend. A particular floral pattern, geometric motif, or color scheme may be fashionable one season and passé the next. Solid trousers, by contrast, remain timeless. When paired with a blouse, timelessness matters. Women over 60 deserve wardrobes that last, that evolve with them rather than expiring after a season. Investing in bold prints for trousers often results in garments that sit unworn once the trend passes. Investing in refined solids or subtle patterns ensures longevity. Of course, there are exceptions. Some women possess an inherently bold style personality. They thrive in dramatic statements and carry them with confidence. For these women, loud prints may feel authentic, but even then, balance is critical. If the pants carry a loud print, the blouse must recede, minimal cut, solid color, no competing details. Conversely, if the blouse is the expressive piece, the pants must anchor. Style succeeds when it feels intentional, not when it feels like a battlefield between competing garments. Ultimately, loud printed pants fail not because they are inherently unattractive, but because they so often pull focus away from where it belongs. After 60, the goal is not to disguise age, but to project self-assurance and clarity. Blouses are tools of refinement. They frame the face and elevate the body. Pants should support this role, creating continuity and balance. When the pants overwhelm, they obscure not only the blouse but also the woman herself. Better choices abound. Jewel-tone trousers, subtle textures, classic cuts, all of these allow expression without chaos. They invite the blouse to shine, they highlight the woman's presence, and they create a coherent story. Loud printed pants, in contrast, tell their own story too loudly, drowning out the one that matters most. For women over 60, whose elegance has been earned through decades of living, that is not a trade worth making. We've now walked through the 5 pant styles that consistently work against the beauty of the blouse: capri pants, leggings, distressed jeans, joggers, and loud printed trousers. Each of these choices comes with its own set of problems. Capris that cut the leg line, leggings that cling too tightly, distressed denim that looks more rebellious than refined, joggers that drag the outfit into loungewear territory, and bold prints that overwhelm rather than complement. On their own, none of these garments is inherently bad. They all have contexts in which they make sense. But when paired with a blouse, one of the most graceful, feminine, and timeless pieces in a mature woman's wardrobe, they fail to provide the harmony required for true elegance. The blouse is an icon for women over 60 because it reflects what we value most at this stage of life: softness, femininity, confidence, and composure. But as we've seen, a blouse cannot carry the outfit alone. It needs the right partner. Without it, its voice is muted, its beauty overshadowed. The wrong pants do not just clash with the blouse, they diminish the woman herself by distorting proportions, distracting from her presence, or sending signals that don't align with her reality. The truth is this: style after 60 is not about giving up or limiting yourself. It is about being intentional. It's about choosing with clarity and purpose. Every piece in your wardrobe should feel like it belongs, like it reflects not who you were 20 years ago, but who you are today. Elegance at this stage is not about competition with youth. It is about refinement, about amplifying the qualities that already exist within you. When you eliminate the pants that undermine your blouses, you don't reduce your options, you sharpen them. You make space for pieces that serve you better. Pieces that frame your blouse and your face with the dignity and grace you deserve. Think of fashion as a conversation. The blouse begins with a soft, eloquent sentence. If the pants interrupt with noise, the conversation collapses. But if the pants echo, support, and extend the blouse's message, the conversation becomes harmonious, memorable, and powerful. Capri pants, leggings, distressed jeans, joggers, and loud prints interrupt. Ankle-length trousers, pant pants, dark wash denim, linen, wide legs, and jewel-tone slacks support. The distinction is simple, but the impact is profound. The lesson is worth repeating. A beautiful blouse will only truly shine when paired with the right trousers. The pants are not secondary, they are the foundation. And as with any foundation, they determine the strength of everything built upon them. By making thoughtful choices, you ensure that every outfit is not just clothing, but a statement. A statement that says, I am proud of who I am confident in how I present myself. I am elegant, not in spite of my age, but because of it. So here is my invitation to you: reflect on your own wardrobe. Which pants do you find yourself reaching for when you put on a blouse? Do they lengthen your silhouette or do they cut it short? Do they highlight your blouse or compete with it? Do they make you feel refined or do they make you second-guess yourself? Share your experiences with me in the comments. I want to hear your stories, the wins, the mistakes, the transformations, because your perspective enriches this conversation. Fashion is not about one voice dictating rules. It's about women sharing insights, learning from one another, and celebrating together. And as you reflect, remember this: every outfit you put together is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to affirm your self-respect, to step into a room with quiet confidence, to let your clothes communicate the dignity of your journey. Don't waste that opportunity on pants that undercut your blouse. Choose instead the ones that honor it, and in doing so, honor yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this exploration has given you not just guidelines, but also inspiration. Fashion after 60 is not about disappearing. It is about shining more fully than ever before, with clarity, with grace, and with joy. I can't wait to see you again in the next video, where we'll explore the top 7 blouse styles that make women over 60 instantly look 10 years younger. Until then, stay confident, stay chic, and remember, the best accessory you can ever wear is the pride you take in yourself.